open my shell, ripping it away from my body by jagged pieces. The agony was so excruciating that I accepted my fate and waited for death to show me mercy. Unfortunately, that wasn't my master's plan. He wanted to keep me alive to watch and feel every bit of what he was about to do. Once the pieces of my shattered shell were completely stripped away and I was left exposed, he picked me up and placed my insides between his lips, then slurped it all away between the gap in his buck teeth. I thought breaking my shell was the worst pain a snail could feel, but I was very wrong. He took everything I had that made me the fast and strong snail I was supposed to grow up to be. If he had slurped away just one more inch of my flesh, I would have met my end right then and there, but I wasn't so lucky. My owner knew exactly when to stop. He knew exactly how much of me to leave to keep me alive and make me subservient to his will. Once I was barely more than a mouth with eyes and a string of slime, he glued my shell back together and shoved me back into it. I was paralyzed for weeks, and I honestly hoped it could have stayed that way, because the worst part is, it all grows back. All of it. Every fold and flap, every vein, every single nerve, each year, on the same exact day. Grunge Mob gives me a bath, which is what he calls this gruesome process of eating 90% of my body. He tells me that all pet owners do this to their pets, and that if he didn't, my body would grow too big for my shell until I exploded. I know this isn't true. He does this to keep me too slow and weak to fight him or escape. That, and he enjoys the way I taste. That's what makes him the monster he is. And if he's anything like other snail owners, then it isn't just my duty to myself to expose his crimes, but my duty to all the captive snails in the world, even if it poses a risk to my own well-being. I must do what I can to end this